Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the government representative in the Senate, Senator Gold. On March 15th, Rogers Communications announced its bid to take over Calgary-based Shaw Communications for $26 billion, creating Canada's second largest cellular and cable operator. The possibility of a further reduction in telecom options from 4 to 3 immediately drew national attention. Canadians are keenly aware of the oligopoly that controls our telecommunications industry and the potentially unfavorable situation that we now face. According to David Olive, a respected business journalist with the Toronto Star, who's reviewed the research, Canadian broadband fees are 64% higher than the G7 average, and wireless fees are 157% higher. I understand that the proposed merger will be reviewed by the Competition Bureau, the CRTC, and the Department of Innovation, Science, and Economic Development. We've heard from the Competition Bureau in the past that the best way to reduce consumer costs is to expand Canada's telecom market to more entrants. So, Senator Gold, I would like to hear from you, what is the government's view of this? Does the government think that this merger will benefit Canadians, or does it believe that the Canadian market and the Canadians who rely on it will suffer from increased concentration and decreased competition? And just to drill down a little bit, in light of the upcoming review of this merger, does our current regulatory framework give adequate attention to competition factors? That is, does the framework adequately assess whether this deal lessens competition and prevents competition, or does the review framework allow efficiency arguments to trump competition considerations? Thank you.
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question. It's a position of the government that greater affordability, competition, and innovation in the Canadian telecommunications sector are important for Canadians, all of whom are concerned about their cell phone bills and their connectivity. As you point out, Senator, the proposed purchase by Rogers of Shaw's cable, internet, and wireless businesses will be independently reviewed by the instances that you mentioned, and the government will not presuppose the outcomes of these processes. But the government is committed to ensuring that consumers are protected and that the broader public interest is served as this proposed merger is evaluated.